Thank you very much, Trish and Sasha. Good morning, everyone. My name is Siphokazi Kwakweni, and this morning I will be a Masterclass Facilitator. And really, this is, as Trish and Sasha have mentioned, this is really us building a community of support. And through this Masterclass, our intention is to really start looking at solutions. I mean, we are in day 56, if I'm correct, if I've not lost count of our lockdown, and we've been crippled by fear of loss, loss of life, loss of health, loss of livelihoods. And I think as we prepare for the next level of lockdown, I think it is important that we start to look at that fear in the eye and actually really come up and get into action as to this new normal that everybody is talking about. And really, my role today is to really set the tone and just really take you through and introduce you to the speakers. But before I can do that, I mean, this is really meant to be an interactive session. So we do want to hear from the participants as well. And I would like to first start by posing a question to the participants, and you can submit your answers via chat and really around what comes up in your mind when you hear the word evolve. It was your password to be able to access this webinar this morning. So really just spend some time and just share with us what evolve means for you. I'm going to be looking at the chats as well, just to see your responses. And then also while you are looking at what evolve means for you, I also wanted to ask what your expectations are for the next 2 hours, but I want to reframe expectations, because you know, when you've got expectations, you've got more chances of getting disappointed because we may not be able to meet your expectations. But I want to reframe it and ask what your intention is. So what is your intention for participating in this webinar? And if there's one thing that you can take away with, whatever you can take away from the next 2 hours, what would that be? You can also just put that on the chat. And I can see from your responses around evolve, it's change for better, shed the old and adapt to the new. I see adapt, I see leveling up, growing, expanding, adapting. And then from your intentions, I can see, okay, part of the evolving is to embrace the new normal, yes. And I guess also with intentions, people are looking to embrace the new normal. Okay, great. Thank you for that.
Evolve to me is being able to think out of the box. I've gone from a completely brick and mortar business, which has been closed for 2 months now, to a completely online business. And I had to think out of the box to enable me to do that.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Trish. So it is exactly all of that. I mean, I also had develop, change, grow, progress, advance, and go forward. And without wasting any more time, we are definitely going to be doing that going forward into the masterclass. And really my role today is to introduce our panel of experts and speakers. And first, and obviously also our 4 topics. And first up, we've got Bongani Kanyile. And I'm going to allow him to introduce himself. But before he can do that, I just also want to introduce really the 4 areas that we're going to be focusing on today. So it's business during and beyond COVID-19. So this new normal that everybody is talking about. We're going to be looking at business wellness, but specifically from the context of, you know, the balance of saving lives and livelihoods. And we've got Dr. Carmen James here with us as well, is going to be sharing from that. And then we're going to be looking at human resource solutions that we could begin to explore during and beyond COVID-19. And then we've got a whole new innovative concept that we want to explore around mindfulness for business.